I thought this would be a good time to let everybody know who's following me on my channel uh, about where I am in this process. What process, you ask? All right. Well, what's the three questions we're dealing with? Who's going to love my child after I'm gone? Where will he live? And what do we need to do to get a support team in place that outlasts us? So I thought it'd be a good idea just to let you know where I am in this process. Actually, I'm really just beginning. As old as I am, I'm just beginning. Well, there are a number of reasons why I didn't do more. I suppose I can talk about that in the future. We can simply say as I've been taking care of more than just one person for a couple of decades. But Charles, right, he's got severe autism, and he's, oh my goodness, he's going to be 26 next month. And he's a kind-hearted man who has destructive meltdowns. And he's hurt a number of people from time to time. But he's a joy to be around most of the time. Has a big heart. But like everybody, he has strengths and weaknesses, and we need to address them in order to have him secure the support network that he needs. So where am I in this process? Well, by the grace of God, Charles is in a great group home. This is what he needs. He does require 24/7 care. I couldn't keep up with it anymore. I had other adult children that still need my help. Plus, I care for my wife, and I couldn't do it all. Although I did try. I did some things well, and some things I did poorly. One of the things that kind of fell through the cracks was really setting up a plan for after I'm gone. And as the aches and pains and it gets harder to get out of bed in the morning, I realized I needed to work on this. And so that's why we're here. Now, so Charles is in a great group home. Actually just spoke with the owner of the project, the house. Wonderful lady with a big heart for Charles, and committed to this, to the autistic community in just profound ways. Yeah, and Charles is making great progress, and his meltdowns are less frequent, and he's learning how to have better coping skills, which is what we're looking for. Okay, but there's so much more. What happens if, I don't know, this eventually the group home fails? I mean, he was in a number of other group homes, and they each eventually failed. And there's a question of purpose and jobs. You can't really hold down a typical job, but yet he's extremely talented on the creative side. Lots of potential there. So maybe he can't have a job, but maybe he can have a business. And so that's the thought there. And then there's he doesn't have a well-funded ABLE account. How can we get that going? Maybe he could start a business that will fund the ABLE account. These are things that I'm thinking about in my head. And as I go through the process of addressing these questions, housing, finance, employment, career, and I guess you just say the people who are committed to him. All right. As I go through this process, I'm going to share it with you. And hopefully along the line, along this adventure, you'll share some of your thoughts, what you're doing to answer those big questions. Okay. and we can learn from each other. And I'm certain that there are people who are further down this line of problem solving, let's call it that. We would love to hear from them. I'd love to hear from you and share your expertise and experiences. So anyway, that's kind of my ramble for today on my walk with my dog. But I just thought it was a good time to just chat, let you know as where I am in this process. I'm actually just beginning. We got some of the housing questions solved. I have a long-term conservator already lined up. That's going to work. But a lot more to go. So come along for this adventure and let's see what happens, okay? I think that's it for now. Don't forget, I do have a weekly newsletter. I'd like to have you sign up for that. You can find the link in the show description. Follow that and sign up. I think that's it. Okay. Well, have a great day. And don't forget, I see you.